More compelling testimony today during the preliminary hearing for Larry Millete, who is accused of killing his wife, Maya. Maya's sister-in-law was on the witness stand for most of the day. This was day 5 of the hearing, and she is giving us a glimpse into the private conversations she had with both Larry and Maya before she disappeared. CBS 8's Anna Laurel spent the day listening to all of this testimony. She joins us now live from outside the courthouse. Anna?
That's right, Marcella. Genesis Tabalanza is married to Maya's brother. She testified today that before the two became sister-in-laws, the two women were friends. But she gives a really interesting perspective here. You see, Larry was also confiding in Genesis in the months before Maya disappeared. And she said, Genesis says, she saw a huge change in Larry when Maya vanished.
She mentioned something about, I just don't want to be treated this way. I guess the yelling, and then she doesn't want that exposure for her kids.
Today, Genesis Tabalanza testified about conversations she had with Maya Milete before she vanished. For a few months, Maya had moved in with Genesis and her husband, Maya's brother. She says at that same time, Larry was texting her, sometimes more than 100 times a day.
Thanks, Jen. My mind is my greatest enemy.
Genesis says Larry texted her that he followed Maya to work and confronted her and a coworker sitting inside a white truck. He even sent a picture of the truck. That same day, Maya moved back home.
They went in our apartment. May is, you can tell that she's crying so much because her eyes are swollen, and they just went straight to the room and packed up her stuff and left.
Genesis testified Larry sent her texts threatening to make Maya lose her job. Here Larry writes, I don't want to share custody. I just want the kids. I'd miss them too much and don't want another man around them. She says eventually she and Maya's brother tried to get Larry to let Maya go because she didn't want to stay married to him. But Larry wasn't having it.
It looks like in his face that he doesn't want to give up, that he still want to fight for his marriage.
According to testimony last week, Maya called a divorce attorney January 7th. That was the last day anyone heard from her. Genesis called Larry to see where Maya was.
We were just wondering where she's at. So he said something, maybe she went hiking or...
She says he acted very different after Maya vanished.
He usually panics when he doesn't know where May is. But this time, he was just calm, just quiet.
She says one of her last phone calls with Larry really bothered her.
I had a phone call with him one evening where he said that, Jen, I really trust you, and then just don't do anything stupid.
You can imagine, wow, what perspective this woman had, the sister-in-law and longtime friend of Maya Milete, who saw so much in the months before she disappeared. We're out here at the courthouse. I'm Anna Laurel for CBS 8. Marcella?
Anna, it must have been a difficult situation for her to be in, with both Larry and Maya confiding in her. How did she know them so well, both so intimately?
You know what? She said that they had known each other for years. At one point, she even lived with Larry and Maya. So you're right, I thought about that. She was in the middle of both these people, and she said repeatedly today, look, at the time when I found out that they were having problems in their marriage, I really just wanted to try to help them fix it. It was almost a year later, before Maya disappeared, that she realized that there wasn't going to be a repair to the marriage. But today the defense attorney questioned her so hard. At one point she actually said to Larry's attorney, I feel like you're torturing me. Very emotional for her, a very emotional day for her. The judge let the attorney ask just 2 more questions, and then he excused her. Marcella.
Very chilling testimony. It must have been really difficult for her to take the stand, given all the circumstances and what's happened since she got all of those messages from both of them. Thanks so much, Anna, for giving us that today.